So if you listen to Mailbag...
Insurance!
I like my insurance guy. It's that time of year for old people. It's like there's hunting season and Medicare season. They're the same time. I don't know if that's on purpose.
Insurance.
Let's go hunting old people without insurance. Where was I now? Oh, yeah, I was going to tell you to like, subscribe, and follow, but honestly, if you've listened to like the last mailbag, never mind. Just do it anyway. I realize it goes against every fiber of your being, but just hit the like and the follow and the subscribe thing, and we'll be Honky and or Dory.
Yay!
And we will, in fact, find Dory by the end of the movie. Oh, if you want to let us know something, you can leave a short comment right where you find us, or you can send us a longer missive, be it a story we should hear, be it a well thought out and finely discussed criticism of the activities that happen here. That would be terrific. I'm Elmer Fudding. That would be terrific. Simply send off an email then with your question, comment, conundrum, or snark, or story, or missive, or wow, I got it.
Or if you're the Pope, a missile.
Yeah, but not the kind you're thinking of. It's the kind that it's a book.
I was thinking ICBM.
Yes, you were. Do that to... Listen, email address is titr@netradio.network. You got something, send it there. We'll talk. Yeah.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
This just in from multiple sources. No. I think everybody sent me this story.
Everybody?
I think it was incredible. It took me days to clear out the mailbox. 4 people have been arrested after claiming their cars were damaged by a bear.
A bear?
Home surveillance footage submitted to an insurance company shows the bear entering and damaging a 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost while it was parked near Lake Arrowhead, northeast of Los Angeles. Claims were also submitted for damage to 2 other cars, a 2015 Mercedes G63 AMG, ooh, that's an expensive one, and a 2022 Mercedes E350, to 2 different insurance companies. So in all, 3. All 3 insurance claims gave the same date of loss and the same location.
Okay.
All 3. The alleged
I
scam
know this story now.
Cost the relevant insurance companies about $141,839. Now, bears do live in the Lake Arrowhead area. However, when investigators showed the videos to a biologist from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife,
I thought they were going cave to cave.
Nope. It just said
me. Yogi?
Yeah. Boo Boo?
Does he look familiar? No? Okay.
Godzilla? Right, you're not a bear. Never mind.
Bear.
Anyway, the Fish and Wildlife guy said, "Yeah, that's some person in a bear suit."
Yep.
An image of a brown furry costume found in a search of the suspect's home has been released. It was accompanied by metal hand tools that could be used to simulate claw marks. Dear God.
I've got $5 as he's also a Wolverine fan. Not the animal, the Marvel character.
In his proper costume? Primarily yellow?
Really don't like the yellow, but okay, sure.
Yellow and what? Blue? Is it?
Black?
Is it yellow and black?
I'm not sure now. I was never a X-Men kind of guy.
Oh, okay. Well,
I wanted Superman just to go over and take out all of Marvel and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Leave Spider-Man. He's like Batman before he got all. He's like Batman before all the bad stuff happens. Batman broods in the cave. He broods up at the top of buildings, hanging upside down.
Yep.
I
didn't say anything.
No.
Oh, Marty. Yeah.
Marty's looking at me funny. Where was I?
You were starting the story.
Oh, that's it.
This would be your first, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you. You ever talk to yourself?
Yes.
People are not the only ones who do that. Some years back, a solitary dolphin settled around the coast of Denmark, to which everyone wonders why.
Why?
It was kind of weird though, since dolphins are generally very social critters.
Yeah, they generally
And
are.
there were no known dolphin pods near the coast of Denmark there.
Mm-hmm.
So, being nosy as people are, marine biologists, a nosy lot to begin with, dropped microphones in the sea to find out whether the dolphin might try to communicate with human divers or perhaps the porpoises inhabiting the area. I don't know if he was more of a liberal dolphin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Turns out that the dolphin talks a lot to no one in particular.
Does it hum?
Beginning to wonder about the entire Flipper TV series. My whole childhood now is cast in doubt.
Oh no!
Yes, despite being utterly alone, the dolphin is having a full-on conversation, covering the entire dolphin emotional spectrum, which is I'm hungry, and I'm full, and I should sleep. Those are it. That's it. I mean, what else, really? But he's holding the conversation with no other dolphin nearby. And he didn't have a smartphone, so researchers aren't sure now whether the dolphin's vocalizations are spontaneous reactions or if it's trying to entertain itself in its endless solitude.
Maybe it's a hermit.
That's what my wife says, too. Are you? Either way, this is certainly the loneliest dolphin in the world.
Well, let's go on to something.
What can a dolphin talk to itself about that wouldn't bore it to tears? It's been there already.
Exactly. A cooking mishap.
Weather's nice, sure is. Oh, so it's a Minnesota conversation. Never mind.
There we go. A cooking mishap raised alarm bells for a Delaware home insurer after a local man claimed that a kitchen accident caused his home and convertible to go up in smoke. Nicholas DePuma.
Wasn't that a bad movie once?
Oh, just
Up
wait
in
till
smoke?
the sequence. This is even better.
Oh, boy.
Kind of. Nicholas DePuma tried to put out
Don't
a
oversell
fire
it. We'll be really upset with you later.
from a burning pan with a dish rag. But he had a fire in a pan.
Yeah, and
So he tried to put it out with a dish rag.
okay, how'd it go for him?
It caught fire.
So not well.
He grabbed the pan and threw it out the front door.
Okay.
It landed on the back seat of his convertible, setting it ablaze. A second pan also caught fire, but as he was about to throw it out, he tripped over a box and the pan landed on his leather sofa, instantly igniting it.
Okay, first of all, he'd make a lousy NFL quarterback.
Yeah, maybe he could play for the Jets.
No, they already have a lousy NFL quarterback. 3 of them. They're going to try another one this Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Now the rumors are starting that Aaron Rodgers should come to the Vikings.
Yeah, no.
I will frickin' root for the Packers.
Yeah, absolutely. And Detroit and the Bears.
But you had Brett Favre. We did.
We did.
Oddly enough, Brett Favre's journey was Green Bay,
Yep.
New York Jets,
Yep.
here.
Yep.
But Brett had kind of he didn't have the prima donna, know-it-all, arrogant, condescending drivel dripping out of him.
In other words, he wasn't as big a poop head for those of us who deal in the appropriate psychological terms.
Yes, that would be it. Exactly.
Authorities were not convinced by this explanation, surprisingly, with the presiding judge describing the events as like the plot of a Three Stooges movie.
To which the Three Stooges would be most embarrassed, I might add.
DePuma pleaded guilty to second and third degree attempted insurance fraud. He was ordered to pay $37,997 in restitution and was sentenced to 5 years of probation and to never, ever pick up a pan again. Or drive a car.
Or even look at it, even look in the direction of any kitchen.
Or sofa.
It's just, hey, I'm going to go to the kitchen. You need anything? You are not. Sit down.
Yeah, sit down. Shut up. I know you.
I'm sitting on the sofa. This could not be good. And if I'm smart, I'd run to the car, but you might catch me there too. So no.
Tripped over a box. Why didn't he trip over the same box on his way to the front door with the first one? There's lots of holes in this story.
The 2 pants catching fire in the first place. So, if the kid was 8,
Maybe.
Now, even then, I wouldn't understand.
The man came in here, Dad.
If you know someone who's into fishing, you've heard the story of the big one that got away. Everyone has. Everyone's told one. Anyone who's ever thought of fishing has told a story about the big one that got away. But there are some folks in Norway, we call them Norwegians, who actually have a story to tell. The crew of a small Norwegian fishing boat was checking their nets in the Norwegian Sea because, well, they're Norwegian, and suddenly got a bizarre call. You see, on the other end of the line...
Hey, you have Prince Albert in a can.
Hang up. On the other... No, wait, what was it? Better let him out. He can't breathe in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the other end of the line was the U.S. Coast Guard.
Oh. Hello.
They mentioned, I'm sure politely, that one of the U.S. Navy's subs had gotten tangled in their net.
I thought this all seemed big.
Yeah. For a minute there, can you go, look at what we caught? No.
Nope.
The net wasn't actually designed to catch anything the size of a submarine, so the Coast Guard representative informed the fishermen that the net had been, well, summarily destroyed because, well, the submarine didn't know any better.
And it's been disengaged.
The Navy said they will replace the ruined net.
That's
now the entire crew will be able to trump any tale about the one that got away because they all were.
Hey, I was the one that got away one time.
Really?
Yeah, when we were living in Pennsylvania, when my sister was born, right at the end of my dad's formal military career.
Yeah.
We went to the fishing hole.
Yeah.
And which was actually a fishing hole.
Oh, I thought it was a bar. Okay.
No, it was a fishing hole.
And a great name for a bar.
And I think it was the first time my dad ever took me fishing with him. And of course, I had a safety pin with a hot dog on it instead of a hook.
Got it.
And I fell in. And I was scrambling up the side of that thing as hard as I couldn't get out. I was scared to death the fish were going to eat me. So my dream is that the fish are down there going, it was huge, Lenny. It was, I almost
Lenny,
had it.
You should have seen it.
It was a plump little white kid.
We think. We couldn't tell. Could have been a hot dog on a safety pin. Why in God's name did you have a hot dog on a safety pin?
So, because I was what? 4 years old?
Sure.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.